This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday, we had a basic discussion like what we are planning in testing. Okay, what the contents we have in testing, what we go with. Just I introduced yesterday class, basic things. Okay, now today let me explain. First, see, all of us should learn the basic here before we enter into real topics. First of all, we should have some basic idea on basic things. Like what yesterday, that's what I told you. What is testing means? Testing is a process of identifying the bugs in a software or project or product is known as testing. Either you go and test in a project or you go and test in a product, we don't care. Anyway, you test. Why you're testing a software means only to find out number of bugs, number of defects available in a software. The test engineer has to cross check or validate whether developed software is as per client requirements or not. Yes, client will be giving his requirements for a developer. A developer is developing them, but we don't know whether developer has developed as per the client requirements or not. Then how do you know means we have to execute each and every functionality in that software. We need to execute each and every specifications in that software, and we need to ensure that whether it is developed as per client given business requirements or not. Tester is responsible to deliver quality software to the client. That is our responsibility. But the main responsibility of test engineer here is he has to check or validate whether the developed application is useful for end user or not. I'm always telling you guys, tester, you are given designation as tester. Okay, fine. But you're always testing a software as an end user with non-technical knowledge. End user also will have non-technical things. So the same way as a end user, whatever inputs he is going to use in real scenarios, you take that data and input that data and verify that data. Is it working as per their given business requirements or not? As I told you, quality means what? Justifying all client requirements with user friendliness. Yes, every application should be user friendliness. It should be easy to use. It should be easy to operate. It should be easy to maintain. And also we should check the security levels also in that software. But here, what is the difference between project and product? What is a project and what is a product here? Look at that. Both are same. Definition wise only changing, but testing process will be same. Project. It will be developed based on client requirements. Once it is developed, it will be delivered to the client. Based on the client needs, the team members or end users will use it. For example, SpiceJet application, stitching a dress with a tailor, the best example, stitching your dress with a tailor. When you are giving our dress for a tailor for stitching, you should go according to your given requirements. Am I right? You are giving your measurements, you are giving your style and all that. You should develop according to your business requirements and should deliver to you. Or constructing your own house with your own requirements. So, project means we are developing based on only for one customer, not for all customers. Whereas product means what? It will be developed based on company requirements. So that project is developed based on what? Client requirements. Product is developed based on what? Company requirements. Once it is developed, it will be released to the market based on customer needs. They'll choose a product. Yes, best example, mobile. A lot of mobiles in the market. So people are choosing according to their choice. It doesn't mean that we should purchase that particular product. Lot of products in the market, mobile applications, calculator, Facebook, Yahoo, MS Office, Mac operating system, Windows operating system, Gmail, lot of everything nowadays product. We have once we go in a shopping mall, you see lot of products in the market in a shopping mall, you will purchase according to your necessity. Then that means products are not developed for one user. Product is developed for multiple customers. Based on company requirements, they go on updating. And we purchase according to our needs. But the way here, see, the way you test in both application or product, the way of testing will be same here. But only project and product definition wise it's changing. Am I clear to all of you guys? Project and product. Is it clear to all of you? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, the question is generally, what is a software? What is a software? A software is nothing but set of some computer programs that can be healthcare software, that can be banking software, that can be e-commerce, any software. A software is set of some programs and minimal data in order to operate a system. Minimal data. Minimal data means externally we are going to provide data and we are running the software. When you provide data, then only software will go on executing. That means every software in the market develop with some sort of programs. Every software will execute only whenever we provide data externally. Like example, accounting softwares, emailing softwares, any software you take, every software is nothing but sort of some programs. That's what yesterday what I said. Testing is platform independent. Testing is not depending on one particular platform. There is no don't say that only we test certain products, certain projects. Anything can be tested because we are not depending on external internal things. We are depending on only external mechanism of the software. Then here, what is software testing? What is the meaning of software testing? Software testing is a process of verifying. Sorry? Yeah. Software testing is nothing but it is a process of verifying are we developing right product or not. It's the point. Are we developing right product or not? And also validating does the developed product is right or not. Any software in the market should be done in two ways. We have to verify the software and we need to validate the software. Verification, that is nothing but verification, is also nothing but who is doing that verification generally. Verification is done by developer and your managers and your team leads. Every day we have meetings. Suppose today I'm assigning a task to you guys. I'm your leader. I assign a task to you. End of the day, it is my responsible to review the process. I have to ensure that whether you've done according to my requirements or not. And validation is done by whom? Validation is done by tester. They are verifying and giving you. Developers are verifying it internally and they're giving to testing department. And you guys, what you're doing, you're executing the software externally and ensuring that whether the developer has developed according to the client given business requirements or not. That's what I'm saying. Software testing is nothing but what? Verification plus validation. And here many people will be asking a question, what is the difference between verification and validation? One of the best interview question. I'll send you all these documents, need not worry here. No need of writing anything. Please listen to me. I'll forward them. Don't worry about that. Set verification and validation. Verification address the concern. Are you building it right? Are you building it right? How do you know that you're doing a right job? Suppose I asked to write one test case here. How do you know that you're writing a right test case? Huh? As a leader, How I'll be knowing that you're writing a right test case? How do I know here? You write and report to me. You write that test case and report to me. I'll review it. Suppose you're a developer, Java developer, assume that. You're writing some source code, some Java code. Report to your leader. They'll review that. You can't give that guarantee that you're having 20 years experience. Of course, I don't care. So verification is concerned is what? Are we building right or not? If I want to know whether I'm doing right job or not, I have to review the process. But validation concern is what? Are you building right things or not? Yes, you build it, but you build according to my requirements or not? I need to ensure externally. Verification ensures the software system meets all functionality. Yes, as a developer, it is my responsible to ensure that whether I'm developing all the functionalities which are given by the client. But whereas validation ensures that functionality meets intended behavior. Intended means as per customer expected behavior. Whatever is expecting is we have to ensure that is it working according to that requirements or not. Verification takes place first. See that verification takes place. That includes checking for documentation, code reviews will be there, documentation reviews will be there. Every lot of review meetings will be there. Every day we have meetings compulsory. But validation occurs after verification and mainly involves checking of the overall product. Look at that. Overall product. So that means all of you understood one point very clearly. What that point is, when we start our testing means anywhere, any company, testing team should start your execution only after completion of developing that software by the developer. As soon as developer completes developing that software, you guys has to execute that software and ensure that overall product is working as per client business requirements or not. Verification is done by developers. Validation done by testing team. Verification, other name for verification, static activities. Look at that. Verification is also known as static activities as it includes collecting reviews, walkthroughs, inspections to verify the software. Yes, lot of review meetings will be conducted. They'll walk through it. They'll review them. Managers, your client side, your leadership, everybody will inspect. I'm developing one SRS document as a business analyst. I don't know. There may be some mistakes, human mistakes will be there. There may be some chance to miss some of the requirements. So let me review it. There's nothing wrong in it. I'm a Java developer. I'm writing one program. One comma mistake in a program, the whole program will collapse. So let me review before I do something on that. But but validation, other name for validation is what? It is also called as dynamic testing. It includes executing software against the requirements. Against requirements. Okay, now see that you are a responsible person for that. Whatever requirements given by the client, against that requirements, we're executing it and we're ensuring it. Nothing more we are doing. That is the main difference between verification and validation. I hope it's clear to all of you guys. Do you have any concern on this? Am I clear to all of you?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Right. So here, basic things all of you should understand here, basic things, then we'll see. So different teams will be there here, different types of teams in the project. 100% any company, we have two teams. One is called development team and testing team. Development team is responsible for what? Developing the software as per customer given requirements. Testing team responsibility is what? Testing team responsible has to test the application to verify whether development team has developed the application as per client requirements or not. It's simple as it is. They are developing internally and you are executing externally and ensuring that every functionality is working as per client given business requirements or not. But here, many people have some question. What is the difference between developer and tester? Look at that. Development team is respect to the technology. 100%. Testing is irrespective of the technology. Irrespective of the technology. As a Java developer, we can able to develop only Java application. That's it. As a tester, we can able to test any application which has developed in any technology. That's what I'm telling you. Testing is platform independent. More technical knowledge is required to develop the software. 100%. If you join with the 2 plus 3 plus, very horrible. If you join in testing with 3 plus, no, easily we can solve. Less technical knowledge required to test the software. Technology might be changing frequently. Of course. If you learn Java today, after 3 months, we get one more new Java. Every time you might have seen some people going to office, again coming to Amirpet, learning again, going to office. Lot of things are facing. But testing never change. Testing has come into market in 1970. Manual testing, first manual testing. Since from 1970 to 2020, same process is followed. The way of testing will not change, will never change. Easy to survive in the market. It's a very cool job. That's what I'm telling you guys. Development is entirely different. Testing is entirely different. Testing will be done only after developing a software. Before we release any product to customer. Before releasing to customer, it is your responsible, tester responsible to validate each and every functionality and ensure that every functionality works according to customer given business requirements or not. And here, there are some designations. Look at that. Designations given in IT companies. High level. See that. CEO, Chief Executive Officer. You may have 20 years of experience. Delivery Manager. You may have 12 to 14 years experience. Project Manager. Leader of everybody, right? Is a leader of that project. Manager or program manager, he may have 10 to 12. Not fake, real experience. Team leads, your leaders, team leads. They may have 5 to 7 years. You can also become team lead after 7 years. Real experience, not fake experience. These are high level designations. And what are tester designations here, Testing team designations is that. Suppose you're applying resume with 3.5 to 5 years. You have 3.5 to 5 years. What designation will be given your company? You will be called as senior software engineer, or you'll be called as senior QA engineer, quality assurance. QA stands for quality assurance. If you're having 2 to 3 years experience, HR will ask you, what is your designation? Based on it, tell that I am working as a software engineer. When you have 2 to 3 years of experience, people. And newly, fresh people, freshly means don't say who is learning first time, they are not freshers. Recently passed out, 19, 20 people comes under fresher. So those people designated are given as trainee associate software engineer. Trainee associate software engineer. So these are your designations here. After this 5 years, there is a chance you can become a team lead. After team lead, don't dream for project manager. No, never. Tester cannot become project manager. You can become delivery manager or you can become CEO.
For a team lead, actually, what knowledge needed? Yeah. Manual knowledge heavy. For a team lead, if heavy manual knowledge needed. Test lead.
Both. If you are become a leader, they look all things. You should have knowledge on manual testing. You should have knowledge on automation testing. All rounder. You should, yes, all rounder. You should be all rounder. Then only you can make a leader here.
Okay, thank you. Sir.
You should able to handle everything.
Because I have 5.5 years.
You have only?
I have 5.5 years. Previously, I worked with Infosys.
No, don't Infosys, say you are working.
Then Capgemini. Now I am 5.6 years experience. Can I eligible for a team lead? Actually, I have zero knowledge with manual testing. I know manual testing, not like only. That's why I joined here.
That's what. Don't directly go as a team leader. You will have a lot of responsibilities. First, at least work for 1-2 years as a senior tester.
Previously, I worked with senior consultant as a consultant in on Malaysia location.
That is different. That is different. Other
Okay.
than BPO, you have to at least 2 years work, get some experience first. If you go as a fresher with a leader level post, it's very difficult to handle. If you have that knowledge and guts, go ahead, no problem. It's up to
Okay,
you,
okay.
no issue. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, that's a designations given to you guys. Okay. And here, what is manual testing? See, software testing means any software should be tested in two ways here. One, we can go with manual testing. One, we can go with automation testing. There are two departments. Remember, all of you. Don't say half day I'll work for manual testing, half day I'll work for automation testing. No. If you are selected for manual testing, you should work completely for manual. If you are selected for automation testing, you should work completely for automation testing. So what is manual testing here? Performing testing on software application with human interaction is called manual testing, as I said already. Manual testing means we don't use any third party tools. Everything should be done by yourself. Starting from writing test case, review test case by you, execute test case by yourself, analyze results by yourself, defect reporting yourself, everything A to Z. Your interaction should be there. But what is automation testing means? Performing testing on software application with help of any automation tool is called automation testing. So you are taking one third party tool. Suppose you're using Selenium. Selenium is what? It's a third party tool. You're taking help of the tool and you're automating your project. Means you are not test now. Who is going to test an automation? Means your tool is going to test your application. So you are a director, your tool is a hero, your application is a movie. You direct in proper way, it works accordingly. So that we'll see once we go to automation testing also. Here, basic definitions, like many people are confusing in this. In both manual testing and automation testing, we are performing same testing. But the way we are performing testing is different in both manual and automation testing. Even automation testing also, manual testing means write English language like this. We write test cases like this. English, enter username, enter that, enter this, enter that. But automation means we don't write English. Selenium means Selenium scripts. QTP scripts. Every tool has their own engine. They'll generate the scripts. We have to write the scripts. Here, manual testing, only English, no other language allowed here. Only pure English, very simple English. I'll show one example also on this, how you are executing and all that. Okay, here I would like to tell you what is a company, what is a client, and what is end user. What is a company, what is a client, and what is an end user. Yes, company. Company is the organization who is developing software as per client requirements. Yes, example TCS, Infosys, Value Labs. See, a lot of companies. These companies, what they're doing? They're developing the software as per client requirements. Who is client? Client is an individual. He can be individual or he can have an organization also. He can be individual or organization who is providing requirements to company to develop the software. ICICI Bank, Airtel, these are all clients. IRCTC, government, it's a client. Vodafone, it's a client. What these clients are doing? These clients are giving their projects to these companies. These clients are giving their project to these companies. And these companies are developing software as per this client business point of view. And who is that end user here? End user is a person who is using or working on the application finally. Suppose you have account in ICICI Bank, then you are a customer of ICICI. You are using Airtel SIM, then you are a customer of Airtel. Passenger of railways, you are traveling in railways, then you are a customer of railways. That means, see, end users are coming into picturization only after releasing into production. But here my question is, any one of you tell me, to whom you'll be working in a company here? To whom you should give more importance, to end user or client or company? Generally. To whom you give
End
more?
user.
To whom
Client.
you'll work? Testing team.
Client.
You work
End
with the
user, sir.
you want person for you is client or
End user. End user is the main person.
okay.
Client.
Think. Who is
Is it
going to pay
client?
money to you? Who is going to pay
Client.
money to company? Company end user or client?
Client.
Not end user, right? None of his
Client, sir.
business. So you should work for client, not for even company. Client is more important than anybody. If you have a very good client, work in that company for 10 years, no problem. Let it be any company. Company is not a point here. You got a in Google company, but one of the worst client you have, you can't survive. You should impress your client. If client is impressed your work, he will not leave you. Don't worry. He will never leave you. Company cannot take away your, they don't have that guts. Don't worry. If any employee leaving company, what does it mean? They're losing that budget. One employee budget almost 10 lakhs to 20 lakhs per year. They don't want lose. HR will come and tell, hey, that is nothing. Okay. If client is not satisfied, nobody can do anything. That's what I'm telling. Once you get into company, you have to impress your client. If you impress your client with your work, not with anything, with your work, then you have a permanent job. See, once you join a company, 6 months you'll be under provision. 6 months. After 6 months, only you get confirmation letter. You must go and ask your HR for confirmation. Once you are confirming, once you are getting confirmation letter, then you are a permanent employee for that client. That's what happens. So, client is more important. He is investor, not end users. Client is investor to company. Okay, now? So that's what. These are the basic things. These are the basic things we should know before we move into these things one by one. Okay, see here, manually, what is happening? Who is going to write this test case? Basically, anybody? Generally, I'm asking. Who is going to develop test cases?
Tester.
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 Is it written by tester or developer?
Tester.
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 Exactly. Testing team is responsible for testing test case. See that? Look at here. Just I'm going to explain you how it is happening. See that? While writing a test case, how you are going to write test case? This test case means you will imagine write the test case like what you do in companies. Imagine or what?
Yes. Yes.
We go through the
See test
requirements.
scenario. Yes.
Based on requirement. Based on
Requirements.
requirements.
Yes, that means you will be given you one documentation. Don't worry. The documentation name is called SRS. Software Requirement Specification Documentation will be given to you. We'll give time. We'll train you. Don't worry. Never worry. They will train you unless you get a complete knowledge. They don't blindly ask to test the software. Okay, na? Once you get knowledge, when you will be writing test case in companies, anybody one simple idea? When you will be writing test cases? After developing the software or while developing the software?
While developing the software.
You write test case while developing software. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 That's what many people ask me question, sir. Developer is taking 1.5 months time for developing. What I will be doing in 1.5 months? Can I take all leaves? No.
No.
They're going to give free of money. No. When developing is going on, remember all of you guys, you are busy with these activities. You must get ready. You must get ready with all the test cases.
How will we know what's that guys will be developing here?
Sorry?
How will we know that developer what's they're developing?
They'll inform you. Wait. They'll inform
The
you.
project manager will inform.
We have process here. I'll tell you. Wait. They'll inform you. How do you know? Means they don't. You don't want to mail to develop every day. Developer nonsense fellow. When you will develop, huh? No, we have process. Don't worry. Your team lead will control you everything. Here, the thing is, see, when developing is going on, see that how easy manual testing. Up, look at that. You are written test case. Assume that now you got one application from developer for testing. Assume that developer completed developing it. Okay. Now they're sending a build for testing purpose. Okay, na? See that how you test it now. See that we test according. See, while writing a test case, remember all of you, it is our responsible to provide expected results. What is expected? As you know, expected is nothing but
The,
outcome of your
the
software.
required output.
Okay, outcome of your customer expectation. See that for every test case written expected. Okay, na? Now see that how we execute it. Just I'm sample. Don't confuse. Just anyway, I'll assign task to you, but just awareness on it. See that. Don't worry about first step. Enter valid URL in Firefox browser. According to this test case, you have to execute here. Very happily. Open your Firefox browser. They will provide URL. Developer will provide URL. Don't worry. They'll mail you everything in real time. Don't worry. Okay. So just enter your URL in a Firefox browser. This is what you're entering. Immediately, what is your responsible means you have to compare this outcome. See that you're written expected. Go and check your application is behaving the same way or not. You have to compare this expected value with this outcome of your application. What is your expected here? My expected is system displays home page of Primus Bank with the following fields: username, password, login. Go and check it out. Open your application. Yes, we got home page. In that home page, we have username text box, password text box, and login button. So what I'll do immediately here, I will copy this expected value. I will paste to my actual value. I will maintain status as pass. P-A-S-S, pass. Why this step is pass means if anyone asking you, my expected is equal to actual value, because of that means it is working as per my client expectation. Nothing. Observation is important here, nothing more. Enter valid username, enter valid password, click on login button. Even they give data also. What data we need to enter? They ask to enter admin as username as admin. Copy the same thing. Nothing to remember anything. See, enter username as admin, enter password also admin, and click on login button. What is your expectation here? System should display welcome admin page. Go and check it out. Each system is behaving the same way or not? Welcome to admin page. So your expected is equal to actual value. Again, copy this expected value, paste to actual value, and simply say pass. That means what I mean to say here is writing test case takes long time here. Execution is happily we can enjoy execution. Finally, they're asking to click on logout link. So that means see whatever we want to test in your application. Whatever we want to test in application, everything we are documenting in a test case. That is your responsible. Whatever you want to test that functionality, you write in a test case. You can't remember by tomorrow. Nobody can remember. So click on logout link. When I click on logout link, is it navigating to respect page again or not? Yes, this is what my expectation is, navigating again to admin page only, login page again. Expected is equal to actual value. Again, status is pass. That is what I'm saying. So, in real scenarios, once you go to real companies, any company, tester, manual tester, you should know how to write a test case. You should know how to analyze requirements. You should know how to identify scenarios in a project. You should know how to execute a test case. You should know how do you report defect to developer. How do you communicate with the developer? These are very, 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 very hot topics in manual testing. Waterfalls model, V model, agile process, black box testing, white box testing. This is only for knowledge purpose we learn. Knowledge, everyone should have that knowledge. But this is not knowledge what we do in real time. I will show you not only here, I will show you guys, don't worry. I told you, I promise you that I'm going to give you Not only writing an Excel sheet, we'll write them in Jira tool also here. Jira tool also. I'm going to show you how to write that test case in Jira tool. Jira, very easy way to write test case in Jira. This is a Jira tool we use. Okay, I will show how to write them in writing test case in Jira, how to execute them in Jira. Okay, everything will go in clear steps here. Not only see writing test case in Jira is simple way than writing in Excel. Excel means formatting, lot of things you have to do. Okay, you have to do lot of things. See that. Just don't confuse with this. Just I'm showing you what we are planning and how we see that. The way of writing test case very simple in Jira compared to Excel sheet. I'll give access to all of you. This Jira, you can work from your home, no problem. So that this is a test case written. Now see, we can see all the steps we write in Excel. How you write in Excel? Same way. Here also we write them one by one. English only. Here also English. English. But Jira, why they're using Jira means you have to understand one logic. What that logic? Excel, no privacy. There is no privacy. Anybody can delete here. But Jira, nobody can delete. Real scenarios, agile companies compulsory they have to go with management or not Excel, no Excel. Compulsory they have to write them in Jira only. Future, after 10 years also client will ask us to make some changes. Remember that. If how long we use Excel, 10 years, not possible. Anything may happen. Your system get corrupted means gone, everything. But Jira, we have a database for it. We can retrieve back them again from database also, no problem. So that's what we'll write them in Excel sheet. I'll show you how to write them first in Excel sheet for the same Primus project. Okay, I'll assign you one project. Need not worry, we'll work accordingly. Don't worry about that. I will take care of you. Don't worry about that. Do you understand all of you guys? Okay?
Yes.
Do you understand all of you? Very simple here. Attend classes regularly. That is enough. Attend classes regularly and I'll send you all my documentations, what we are learning every day, and I'll forward them to you. Learn from it.
Yes.
And then any doubt you have, we can rectify them also, not a problem. Manually, I think we don't get any such a huge doubts. Okay? Because it's a critical part only. Okay? So now,
Yes.
not only see, we can use this tool for defect reporting also here. Defect reporting. We report defect to developer via this only. Why this only? Real time. Manual tester, automation tester also. You can't call developer, hey, developer come to my system, see my problem. No. Okay, you can't call doctor to your house, go to hospital. Yes or no? So we have process, same way. You report it. You report here, write in English language, write a bug to developer here, simply. Tell that bug. Explain your problem in this bug. He will notify, don't worry, he will check it out. And he'll fix your problem. And hey tester, we've solved your problem. Please go and check it again. This communication is important between you and developer here. If you have that communication, it will be easy to grab the job in manual testing. Manual testing only speaking. Okay. If anyone questioning you, keep on telling something. Don't say nothing. Okay. Keep on speaking. Then only they'll understand how the things are happening in the company. Okay, guys. So from Monday, please, from Monday onwards, we'll start our regular process. Okay, 1 hour daily. Perfectly, we'll go with 1 hour. Monday onwards, please note down. On Monday, I will get your email IDs also, and I'll keep on forwarding you guys. I'll keep on forwarding you that emails also, everyday topics, what we are discussing. I'll forward your emails and videos. Please, that's what. If anyone missing to fill that form, here we gave one form, please. We gave link here. Did you receive that link, all of you guys? Fill that form so that
No.
please. I'm sending again, ma. Please, whoever not fill that form, please fill that form so that you can receive videos from this. Who are filling only, they'll receive videos here. Please, anybody left over, please fill that form. You'll receive videos, documentations, anything you want. Fill this only, you'll get them. Please. Yes. Any questions you can ask me, please.
Sir, tomorrow no class, sir.
No class by tomorrow, ma. We'll have from Monday. Because I have other batch remaining left or some topic before your batch. I have some other topic left. I'm taking for that batch. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, guys. Huh?
Only
Yoshna.
manual.
Yeah. Only
How many days you will be read manual testing?
manual testing. We have to work out for 16 to 17 classes here.
Okay, will be complete all things in 16 to 17 classes.
Yes, with the including practical. This theoretical part, there's no practical related here. Why we waste? But once we go to Selenium classes, we have to spend some more time because it is practical oriented, right? So there we need to spend some time compared to Selenium.
I am a
Manual.
UFT.
Sorry?
Actually, I am working with UFT testing, but
Okay.
I need only manual. Yeah, that's why I asked actually.
Okay. Okay. After this, if you want, you can join even Selenium also. If you want to update automation, also update. Not a problem. It's up to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions here from anybody?
No, we are good. Thank you.
All of you? Lata? Arjun?
Thank
Nagaraju?
you, sir.
I cannot hear you, Nagaraju. Priyanka? Arshita? Saket?
Sir.
All are
Yes, sir.
clear? Right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sir, how much time will you take to complete manual and Selenium?
We have to go with 50 classes. 60 classes we have all together.
60 classes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
That's what. I'll spend more time for Selenium here compared to manual because it's not theoretical, practical oriented. So we have to learn very slowly. Very slowly. Then only
Okay.
you'll get ideas.
Okay.
Sir, how can we do practical, sir, in this lockdown?
I'll tell you. I will send you the scripts. I'll tell you how to install them. Everything I will take. Don't worry. In the classes
So
itself, I'll
in
tell
our
you.
house, we can.
You
Yes,
have
sir.
laptop? You have laptop or not?
Yes, sir.
Then I'll tell you how to install in that laptop, how to configure. Everything I'll take. Don't worry. Wait.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys? Okay?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Right? Okay. So thanks for your coming for today, and we'll see you on Monday. So stay at home. Be safe, all of you. Stay at home. Be safe. Be safe.
Oh,
Thank you.
Right?
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye. See you guys. See you on Monday. Bye bye.